Baking measurements are crucial if you want to bake an incredibly delicious dessert. Before starting the next cake, you should get a baking measuring conversion chart that can help you with some tricky measurements. Here are 5 simple steps that can turn an ordinary person into a great baker. Step 1. Learn more about baking measurement equipment. Every baker has measuring spoons, measuring glasses, and graded measuring cups. Knowing the difference between each and when to use which tool is critical if you want to become a great baker. Measuring spoons. Accurate measuring spoons and cups should be used when measuring dry ingredients, like flour or sugar. These tools allow you to easily remove any excess ingredients from the top by leveling it off with a straight object like the backside of a knife. Graduated measuring glasses. Graduated measuring cups should be used to measure wet ingredients because they can give you the most accurate measurement. Digital scale. If a recipe calls to measure something by weight, it is crucial that you have a kitchen digital scale. This scale can help you measure correctly and accurately to make a delicious dessert. Step 2. Learn to measure by volume. Some recipes will call for you to measure your ingredients by their volume, and it is important to know how to do it properly. Measure by volume wet ingredients. Graduated measuring cups should always be used to measure wet ingredients. When filling a graduated measuring cup, you always need to examine it from eye level to ensure that you are not over or under measuring. The bottom of the meniscus should be in the middle of the line you are measuring to. You should avoid measuring liquids in measuring cups to prevent spills all over your kitchen and to prevent inaccurate measurements. Dry ingredients. Dry ingredients should always be measured using measuring cups and spoons because these allow you to level off the ingredients at the top using a straight object. When measuring dry ingredients, the amount that the ingredient compresses inside of the measuring cup can vary greatly depending upon the method in which it was obtained. If the recipe calls for the ingredients to be packed, you should pack the ingredient into the measuring cup or spoon. Step 3. Learn to measure by weight. Some recipes will call for you to measure your ingredients by their weight. For this, you will need a digital scale. First, make sure to place the digital scale on a flat level surface. Switch it on and choose your unit of measurement of your preference, ounces or grams. Press the on or tear off key. The tear function is designed to deduct the weight of your bowl or measuring cup before starting to weigh the ingredients. You should read 0 on the display scale. Place the ingredients in the container until your scale reaches the desired weight. Wait for a few seconds for the digital scale to produce an accurate reading. While many people think that an ounce is the same as a fluid ounce, the two are different because ounce measures weight, and a fluid ounce measures the volume of an ingredient. Weight versus volume measurements. Measuring by weight often helps eliminate any error by the baker. Since scooping, packing, and sifting ingredients can all produce a volume that is equal, but a weight that is significantly different, many recipes use weight to avoid this error. Measuring your ingredients by weight can allow for consistent results each and every time you bake. Step 4. Learn the most common baking measurements abbreviations. To help save you time in the kitchen and to ensure you are using accurate measurements for baking, you should know the most common baking abbreviations. In recipes, you also have to know how units are abbreviated in order to ensure you are using the proper measurement. Step 5. Know the most common baking measurements conversions. If you are going to take up baking as a hobby, you should know the most common baking conversion measurements in order to help you bake more accurately and precisely. When you are converting between volume and weight, it can be challenging because 1 cup of all-purpose flour weighs more than 1 cup of Irish-style flour. Before starting to bake your next cake, pie, or cookies, you should understand the difference between measuring wet and dry ingredients, how to convert between volume and weight, and why weighing your ingredients may be the best option. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe.